Sukham ayuh prasadancha satyancha sthiratam dhruvam harshancha paramapnoti mudraya niyojitaha.
A person attains pleasure, a long life, a satisfied mind, the truth behind this cosmos and firm inner strength. Through the right association with the practice of mudras, one experiences supreme happiness. A joyful individual can create a happy family. Happier families make the happiest society. Meaningful actions within these happiest societies give birth to traditions. The regional and seasonal aspects of these traditions become customs. The universal aspects of these traditions become timeless wisdom. Such timeless wisdom becomes a confluence of arts, commerce, science and technology, benefiting humanity forever. In essence, timeless wisdom is synonymous with spirituality. On the contrary, the traditions practiced without knowing their purpose become blind rituals. Blind rituals, in turn, breed illogical beliefs. Illogical beliefs weaken humans and, as a result, societies collapse. With a deep understanding of this process, the sages of ancient India, in their most profound meditation, unveiled such timeless wisdom that caters to any given individual's growth, evolution, maturity and happiness. Among these profound revelations are the Mudras, joy-evoking hand gestures, revealed to humanity by Aghoras, the holy Himalayans. While asana and pranayama are widely known for their transformative power, mudras are a hidden gem in the realm of spiritual practices. When properly understood and applied, this lesser-known technique can unlock a world of joy and happiness, offering a unique path to personal growth and evolution. In Sanskrit, it is said, Mudam rati iti mudra. Mudra provides us joy. If happiness is a state to achieve, joyous moments are the stepping stones to happiness. As per ancient Indians, these joyous moments are delicately different from one another. Whether it's the joy of good health, the joy of attaining wealth, the joy of professional growth, the joy of academic success, or the joy of genuine relationships, joy is familiar yet distinct. The practice of mudras is not just a spiritual exercise, but a practical tool for enhancing joy in our lives. These mudras, an interplay of our 5 fingers and their tips, contain the essence of the 5 elements: space, air, fire, water and earth, offering a tangible connection to this world. For instance, causing skillful and careful positioning of the little fingers and their tips can activate or deactivate the water element within the body. The thumb is a pit that holds the element fire. The index finger is the container of the wind. The middle finger is a case to wrap the space. The ring finger is the depository of the earth. The little finger is the reservoir of water. The activation and deactivation of 5 elements depend on the distinct movements of specific fingers in 360 degrees, involving interlocking and pressing of the respective fingers and their tips. Unconditional, unadulterated and unburdening trust in the process and procedure of mudras is the most significant factor that aids in logically communicating with the 5 elements intrinsic to the universe itself. Ultimately, Ancient Indians saw a healthy individual as a perfect and proportionate blend of the five elements that constitute the fundamental idea of the universe. Historically speaking, unbiased sages of ancient India revealed approximately 2,000 mudras for the well-being of the human race. Of those 2,000, the majority of them were once in use. Later, 3/4 of them faded due to interruptions in the traditional teaching and learning methods. In a few exceptional cases, great spiritual masters deliberately took a few mudras away from the layman's misuse and misinterpretation of the same. Many mudras have been popularized as hand gestures by intertwining them with the practice of Bharatanatyam, one of the many forms of Indian classical dance. Hatha Yoga also adopted a few mudras in its approach and also mentioned them in their classical literature, a few of which were performed occasionally by people from all walks of life for good health as a therapy. Irrespective of how mudras were presented in the past and how they are viewed today, their purpose will remain intact. Mudras cater to joy seekers at the 5 broad levels: health, wealth, profession, academics, and relationships. Prolonged practice of these mudras will make an individual competent. However, if one practices mudras with the petty motive of becoming more robust, competitive, and prosperous than fellow human beings, such practices reap no benefits. Therefore, to practice each of these mudras, there is a simple criterion. That is, to keep the mind free from the 6 unhygienic thought processes like lust, wrath, arrogance, jealousy, lack of discretion, and greed. Mudras with their respective mantras can be imagined intensely and uninterrupted with closed eyes. This contemplative method is to assist the physically challenged people to acquire effective, full-fledged and gratifying experience of the mudras. Unlike asanas and pranayamas, mudras are easy to perform, more accessible, with little to no constraints. This means that anyone, regardless of their background or lifestyle, can easily incorporate mudras into their daily life, empowering themselves to take control of different aspects of joy and happiness. To begin with, each mudra can be practiced for therapeutic purposes. Once we accomplish an optimum state of physical and mental well-being, these mudras develop enormous strength and eliminate weaknesses that act as obstacles to reach the peak of our potential. This documentary and the follow-up videos provide a deeper insight into such mudras, unknown to humanity as yet. The followers of the Aghora tradition spread across the holy Himalayas provided Team Sattva with profound inputs on each of these mudras. Aghoras live a life craving singularity in the world of duality. Aghoras view the hidden singularity behind the visible dualities like hot and cold, rich and poor, soft and hard, pain and pleasure, victory and defeat, and even the genders, man, woman, and the other. For a commoner, an Aghora's lifestyle is not welcoming, but for Aghoras, their style welcomes life in the real sense. Their intense practices and immersive experiences of the universe will give them an immense understanding of the micro and the macrocosmos. The impartial beings, the Aghoras, can effortlessly access mudras, one of nature's purest wisdom. Let us be reborn in the lap of Mother Nature through her chosen method, a practice that has stood the test of time, the Mudras.